Hello everyone and welcome back to This Is Real Life. I'm your host Sheri and today is Skincare Saturday. We are officially beginning week 9, day 56. This is our third and final installment of Skin Clinical Reverse Anti-Aging Light Therapy. We only have weeks 9, 10, 11, and 12 to go in our clearly 12-week course of red light therapy by our little friend, Dr. Harry Glassman. There he is right there. If you have not seen videos 1 and 2, I will link them in the comments below. You are missing out, but you can pretty much catch up on this video here. I'll tell you all about it right now, just in case you forgot. I was lucky enough to find this light therapy wand, which I have been wanting to try light therapy forever, but it was just way too damn expensive, to be quite honest. But I found this one on the clearance rack for $23, and I have been doing it, you know I'm gonna say it, faithfully-ish, for now 8 complete weeks. This is the starting of week 9. So this is my little wand. Even though it was on the clearance rack for $23, sucker is a champ. It has not failed on me. I charge it every night. I leave it on the charger until I'm ready to use it. I use it and then I put it back on the charger, and it has been working out great. It is 3 minutes a section. I divide my face into 10 sections, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 minutes a section takes 30 minutes. It does take a long time. Many days I go from work, then I go work out, and then I come home. By the time I get home, it's about 9 o'clock at night-ish. If I don't walk right in the door, wash my face, grab this sucker, take it with me to the couch, make some dinner, eat my dinner, and then see this sitting on the couch while I'm watching TV, I won't do it. That's where I find I've missed days. If I just come in, go and make dinner, get all relaxed on the couch, before you know it, I've fallen asleep on the couch. I have noticed, so I tried something. I thought, well, you know, it's one of those, if 3 minutes works, then 6 minutes must work even better. So one time, I did my 3 minutes, and then I was like, you know what I haven't been noticing during the 8 weeks? I have noticed forehead smoother. These lines have been smoother. I've noticed my jowls. You know, I've noticed some things. But what I haven't noticed is like this area. Someone made a comment and they call it the same thing I do. It's like this weird smirk under my nose, like, ha ha, you're old. I haven't noticed anything with that smirk line right there. So I was like, well, let me, I did my whole 30 minutes and I was like, well, let's do this section one more time. So I did this section one more time for 3 more minutes, and then I went to my number 11s up here, my furrows, and by that time, I noticed that this was getting hot. Not like, oh my God, it burnt my skin, I have 3rd-degree burns, but it definitely was hot, because during the course of the 30 minutes, it does not feel hot at all. But an extra 6 minutes, this sucker was getting hot. So that's probably why they say 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. I'm gonna say not to exceed 30 minutes, so don't break your face up into 11 or 12 zones, 10, max 10. I mean, and it's understandable. There's a red laser light beam that's penetrating our skin and growing collagen. Of course, it's probably gonna get a little hot. So don't try that. But other than that, let's put in my 9-week before picture, which is technically my 8-week after picture. Click, click, click. And then at the end of this video, we are gonna do a comparison from day one. This is day 56. We're gonna do day 1 to the end, and we're gonna compare those. And I'm actually going to, like I mentioned in the number 2 video, I'm gonna try to count my wrinkles in my first picture and my wrinkles in the end picture. What I've been noticing is while all the wrinkles are still there, they're there. I'm not saying any of them have vanished due to this little number, but they are getting less deep, therefore fading I believe. So I want to see, this is going to be the true test, reverse anti-aging light therapy by Skin Clinical. This is the true test. You don't have this shit on your website because people are too scared to do it, but I'm not. I don't give a shit. We're going to count my wrinkles. I'm looking over here like I have my wrinkly photo right here. I don't. We're going to count my wrinkles, do the best we can in the very first day one before I started doing this, and then we're going to compare it to the number of wrinkles that we can see just with the naked eye. We're not going to get like so in depth, because what I want to see is, while they are fading, are they going to fade so much that a few of them are actually going to disappear? Because they're fading from what I get. I'm no skin scientist. I'm not a dermatologist. I'm just a normal 47-year-old girl who's trying a light wand, and this is what I think is happening. It says it is boosting collagen in our face because we lose the collagen as we age. So we're bringing it back with a red light. This is what I think is happening. So you know when you get a plum, and a plum is young and it's fresh and it's ripe and it's firm and its skin is all great and tight because it's super juicy, then the plum gets old and it starts to wither and kind of dry up, and the skin gets a little wrinkly, and it's kind of looking like it's going to be a prune here any minute. Well, we're catching our plum face before it actually turns into a full-out prune, and we're squirting the juices back in. Now, while it might not get to its original plumpness, it's pushing out enough of the wrinkles, which is making them fade or look thinner. So can we plump our face with enough collagen to smooth them out so they're gone? I don't think it's going to happen to all of them, but I think it might happen to some of them. Maybe the ones that weren't as deep. Let's say I had a really faint one right here. By the end of 12 weeks, will that have been boosted with enough collagen so it will be completely gone? Let's say I had 10 wrinkles on my forehead, but this one was super, super faint to begin with. Will this one be gone and then I'll only have 9 wrinkles on my forehead? We don't know, but that's why we're gonna count the wrinkles in the photo. So yeah, stay tuned for that shit, because that's happening. I gotta go do this for 30 minutes now. I'll be back to check in, and then we'll finish this puppy up and we'll decide, is this worth it? Oh, remember, it's not worth $275. Don't tell Dr. Harry Glassman, but none of us are paying $275 for this sucker. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try to go to TJ Maxx or Amazon and try to find it for cheap, because we do like it so far, but we'll see what happens at the end of 12 weeks. Okay, so seriously, we are coming to an end. We're in the home stretch. Laser light, we're almost done. This is the beginning of week 12. So I just have this week left, and then we'll get to see the final results. Does the red beam of voodoo really diminish our fine lines and wrinkles? Well, I'll tell you right now, I say yes. I say yes, it does. Let me just back it up for a second, because you are probably like, oh my God, she's in her white bathroom, but she's facing a different way. Well, yeah, because guess what? I'm trying out my ring light mirror right now, and we'll see how we like it. I'm facing this way because I'm actually looking at the mirror, and I'm really trying to not get distracted by looking at myself in the mirror, because no one wants a whole video like this. Yeah, I look really good in this lighting. So I'm like, stay focused. I'm laser beam focused right now in week 12. So far, so good. If you haven't seen weeks 1 through 4 and then weeks 5 through 8, you gotta catch up, because I've been doing this now for 11 weeks straight, almost every single night for 30 minutes a night. I will say, now I haven't yet counted my before wrinkles because I don't have an after wrinkle picture yet to take. But as soon as this week is done, we'll take the after picture and we're gonna count the before wrinkles all the way starting from day 1, 12 weeks ago. I can't believe we've been doing this for 12 weeks, jeez. And then we'll compare them to the after. Whether or not we're actually gonna be able to count less wrinkles, I don't know. But what we may be able to count are less deep wrinkles. Like maybe we'll still be able to see them with the naked eye, but maybe they won't be visible. Maybe like my before picture, you could stand 10 feet away from me and see all my wrinkles. But in my after picture, you have to stand 3 feet away from me to see all my wrinkles. Even still, I think it's working great. I just can't wait to finish up week 12. after week 12, if we love what we're seeing, we've got to keep it up. They say you have to still do, I mean, this is a fucking lifestyle, dude. After every day for 12 weeks, in order to maintain and maybe even diminish the look of wrinkles even more over time, you're supposed to do this twice a week for the rest of your life. Good thing it's got a charger. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, that's where we're at now. And sidebar, because I have a really funny story. That's really the only reason why I wanted to get in and check in right now. So I have this really dear friend, Kristen. She has 2 kids, Landry and Lexi. I've known those kids since they came out of her. Lexi is little. She's gotta be 3 or 4 maybe. Lexi, I'm so sorry that I don't know your age. I'm not as good as your mom. Kristen's really good at it. I am thankful she's my friend because many times I'm like, Kristen, how old? Kristen can tell you the first name, the middle name of all the kids. She could tell you their date of birth, probably what time they were born. She could probably tell you their star sign, what their favorite color is, and their favorite song, and what movie was their favorite movie last year. That's how good Kristen is. I barely remember my kids' 20. Anyways, Lexi is a little girl. I don't think she's older than 4. I think she's hysterical. Kristen texted me and said, I have a funny story to tell you. During dinner last night, you and Frank, my husband, were mentioned. And Lexi said, oh, I know Sheri. She's the one that does the makeup videos and says fuck, but I can't say that. You really don't want to laugh, but you kind of have to laugh. So I laughed. I wrote Kristen back and I said, oh no. And then I told Kristen, hey, wait a minute. I have a disclaimer on the beginning of all of my videos. So what kind of a parent are you? She's a very good parent. I just thought it was fucking hysterical that that's how Lexi knows me, is the girl who does makeup videos and says fuck a lot. So, Lexi, if you are watching, first, let's not get it twisted, Lexi. I don't do makeup videos. I am not a beauty guru. You should know me well enough to know beauty, not my scene. This is a skincare video. While I appreciate you being as young as you are, watching a skincare video with the strong, I can only imagine, the strong desire to take care of your skin because you see what happens when you don't take care of it. I appreciate that so much. And you know what? You're right. I do say bad words, but you, Lexi, you should not say those bad words. I actually shouldn't say those bad words either. But I have to tell you something, Lexi. This skincare thing is no joke. I am trying these products out, and sometimes I have to spend a lot of money on products that promise that they're gonna get rid of my wrinkles. And so I spend my hard-earned money on these skincare products. I do exactly what they say, and then they don't work. So you know what? That makes me mad. It makes me so darn mad that sometimes I say bad words. And I know I shouldn't do it, but sometimes it happens. But that doesn't mean you get to say bad words. No bad words from my Miss Lexi. No, we will not be having that. So that story aside, I also wanted to mention, someone did ask me, it was my Starbucks girl actually, the other day, she's like, oh, you look really good. Have you lost weight? And I think people may be noticing a difference, but they can't quite pinpoint what it is, because how would you be like to someone, hey, you look really good. Do you have less wrinkles on your face? That doesn't come to your mind. So that's what makes me think that maybe it is noticeable that I am getting less wrinkly. But what I notice in myself, when I'm putting on my makeup in the morning, I find myself looking at my face saying, you know, you just need a little bit of moisturizer and maybe a little bit of powder, some eye stuff. I haven't been studio fixing the shit out of my face like I normally do to hide every single thing. And throughout the day, I've been looking at myself thinking, yeah, this is working. This look works. Whether it's less wrinkly or the skin texture is better or something, because something is telling me I'm looking better with less makeup on. So that's good, I think. If anything, I placebo to affect myself. I've been doing this so damn much, I just figure it must be working. So there you have that. But anyways, let's get to laser beaming the crow's feet situation, because actually these ones aren't going away. I don't think. I think those are permanent for life, just like my number 11. I don't think there's no amount of laser beam moisturizing cream, anti-wrinkle serum that's gonna get this away. But my forehead is looking pretty good. Jowls looking really good. One more week of this. Yay! 1 zone down, 9 to go. And Lexi, if you're watching, it'll be just a second for you, but I will see you back in 1 week for the final results. Okay, let's count these wrinkles. I'm gonna start at the forehead. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm guessing this is all 1 wrinkle. 5, 6. I think this is 2, like 7, 8, 9. Then we'll go down to the nose. 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, the eyebrow. 14. Let's come down to the eyes. 15, 16, 17. 18's never gonna go away unless I get an eye lift. 19. Are the bags under my eyes wrinkles? So over here, 20, 21. That's one. 22. Ugh, these. Ugh. This should be 23, 24, 25, but it's not. 23, 24, 25. I think this downy here is a separate wrinkle as 26. And then we'll just do like the hard lips. 27, 28, 29, 30. I think that's 31 and 32. Fuck me, man. I think these is like a 33 and 34. This isn't a wrinkle. That's just part of my chin. That's just there for life. Where were we? 34, but this is one. 35. I think that's one. 36. 36? 37? 37. I feel like this is separated from this, so that's 38 on the forehead there. And then I really think that's 39. Now I'm just like, let's make it a round number and get 40 wrinkles out of the whole thing. 39, 39, 39. One very faint one on the forehead, so we can call it 40 wrinkles on the front of my face. Yay, perfect. Dun dun da dun dun da dun dun da dun. That was the last time I was going to be able to get to do that, so I figured I might as well do it. Because today is the last day of reverse anti-aging light therapy. And I have to say, Dr. Harry Glassman, you might be a freaking genius. I don't know what you did. I don't know how you did it. But it works. It works. It definitely works. It works. I counted the wrinkles of the front of my face. I didn't take the time to sit there and count the left and the right side. Ain't nobody got time for that. There are too many wrinkles on this face for me to sit there and count them all. But I counted them on the before front, and I just got done counting them on the after front. And 31, can it be? We'll call that 32. I see 32 wrinkles on the front of my face. I swear to you, I was trying to force myself to find more wrinkles on my after front. I couldn't do it. And the wrinkles are less. Now, by less, I just mean I couldn't see them as well with the naked eye. I even tried to zoom in to see if I could see them a little bit better, where I knew that they kind of were hanging out. But even still, I was having a tough time. While I still don't want to say that I have less wrinkles. I don't know why I'm not saying it. I think I have less wrinkles, but I don't want to say that I actually have less wrinkles. I think that the wrinkles that I have, a lot of them are a lot less deep. Like, what do they say in those commercials? Like, fades the appearance of your fine lines and wrinkles. Like, I think it really faded. It faded them almost so much that I might say that it made them disappear. I'm guessing. I'm not guessing. I think that's what happened. I don't know why I'm being so nervous about saying that I have less wrinkles. I think this is why I'm being so nervous to say that I have less wrinkles, because I'm waiting for someone in the comments to go, oh, hell no, you do not have less wrinkles. You're the same amount of wrinkliness as you were 12 weeks ago. So don't even try it, lady. But I think I have less wrinkles, dude. And I didn't do anything else aside from wash my face in the morning and in the night and use this. I did put on some moisturizing cream in the morning every morning, in the night not always. And I wasn't using the same moisturizing cream all the time because, as you know, I did not want to taint I said taint. I did not want to ruin or interfere with the results of the laser light. So I didn't want us to go, oh, well, you were using, XYZ product the entire time you were using this as well. So you were rubbing the same product on your face every night you were doing this. No, I was not. I was mixing it up. I was using Ipsy samples. I felt like I did need some moisturizer on my face, especially in the morning before I put my makeup on. And nothing that I put on my face throughout this entire experience claimed that it was gonna diminish my wrinkles. That said, I have to say, over the 12-week course, I keep staring at it because I'm in disbelief. This Skin Clinical Reverse Anti-Aging Light Therapy Wand, it did what it said it would do. And I can only imagine now that I'm in like the maintenance stage of it all, I can only imagine that it's gonna continue to do what it says that it will do. It has been working so far. And I'm kind of getting excited because can you imagine, like if I actually use, let's say, right now my favorite anti-aging product is The Rock. I haven't purchased it since I used it all up, but I would love to purchase it again. Can you imagine if I did stay steady with an anti-aging cream, serum, what have you, and did this, and then it was like double duty? Shit just got mind blown. This shit worked. It is a commitment. It is a real commitment. But if it's gonna get rid of your wrinkles or diminish the appearance of your wrinkles, then why the hell not? I mean, we found it at the TJ Maxx for $23. But like I said, I found it on Amazon as well. This is not a knockoff or anything. I'm sure other brands make them. I can only go off of this brand because this is the brand that I have. If you go to the Skin Clinical website, you're gonna find that this is hell's expensive. Let's just pretend this is only found on the Skin Clinical website on sale from Dr. Harry Glassman. Let's just pretend this is the only place in the whole wide world of America that we could find this product. And I wanna say it's $275. If we could only buy it from the Skin Clinical website for full regular price, knowing what I know now, it's tough because I'm cheap, but it is working. I'd say this, I don't think I would pay $275. I'd have to monitor that website and wait for it to go on sale. And that's just the cheap girl of me. I'm not saying that the results don't warrant the price because the results are there for 100% certain. It's just, I don't know, $275 or whatever it is a lot of money. But again, that's just the cheap girl in me. I'd pay I'd pay $100. I'd pay $100 or less for this because it is well worth $100. But I don't think you're gonna even have to pay $100 for it because on Amazon I saw it for way cheaper. It is out there for cheap, and if you can score it for cheap, I say 100% get yourself one. Get it now because you gotta do it every night for 12 weeks. Yeah, that's a long time. But we saw something. And you see something. We're not pretending. We're not squinting our eyes and turning our head sideways and being like, I think maybe. We see something. We know it. I might have to write Dr. Harry Glassman a thank you note. You know how I get. He says, collagen loss begins in our mid-20s. See, this is my point. You youngsters out there with your pretty smooth face with elasticity coming out your ass, guess what? It's gonna go away sooner than you think. So you better start taking care of your skin now. Otherwise, you're gonna look like this when you're 47. Because I thought when I was 20, I didn't need to do shit because my face looked good. And now, paying the price. Dr. Harry Glassman tells us we start losing collagen in our mid-20s, which leads to fine lines and wrinkles. With daily use of this, we can build new collagen and reduce the signs of aging. And that is what I'm doing, and I'm gonna keep this sucker up. Dr. Harry Glassman, I'm a believer. I'll tell you what, reverse anti-aging light therapy works. All right, everybody, that is it for this episode of Skincare Saturday on This Is Real Life. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. Be sure to ring that notification bell because if you do, you know you will be alerted to all of the Skincare Saturday videos I push out, which are every other Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, I know you probably came here for the skincare, but you should stay for the DIY and the video game Fridays. I also am pushing out videos on Wednesdays. Those are DIY Wednesday videos, so if you're into like making shit, stay tuned for those. And if you like to play video games, I do Video Game Friday videos every single Friday at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. So be sure you have that notification bell rung so you don't miss any of those. Be sure to share this video with your family and friends. And as always, Lexi, you know what we say. Thanks for hanging out.